Welcome to where we work very happily. This is the spring bridal season. So we have lots of pink and gold and bling and flowers, and all the sugar flowers are in bloom, and it's the happiest time of the year working on cakes. And we have a lot to do. Pink is back. Pink is a very May color. We don't get to do a lot of soft pink icing the rest of the year for wedding cakes, but it definitely works well in May. Since peonies are in bloom, we are only going to use peonies because that's the height of the season. So the flowers are very fragile, as you can hear. Let's be very careful with the last. So they don't behave like fresh flowers. One will move and the whole blossom gets shattered. I was always fascinated by baking and the chemistry of food, and I baked with my mother and my aunts, and it was always something very special. I was always intrigued by how desserts come together, and there were times that in order to support myself I worked as a private chef, and I used to work in bakeries as a baker, and by chance, I started doing cakes for some clients, not really knowing much about cake decorating, and I got such a great feedback, and it just, before I knew it, people were ordering. This is our sugar paste. It's made mostly of powdered sugar and vegetable gums, and I'm going to work on a series of jade roses. So these are the very inner petals of the rose. And we start with a very tight 5. I need to cut 40 petals of this size. 2, 4, 6. Place it on my contraption here, which is really take out plastic spoon. And the idea is to give the petals the natural curve. And then I apply the sugar glue. It's a really small amount of glue. And then the petals are ready to hug and create the next layer. So that's like a tea rose, but then I'll add more and more and more and more. Sometimes a single rose would have over 36 individual petals attached to it. And I can show you. I'll take you to my secret rose stash. Thanks for visiting.